Well, not a whole bunch, but I'm gonna say so. You know, I was having a conversation with the fellow poet last night, and he was like, I stopped the poem short because did it before. But I'm like, hey, I may have only heard that poem maybe 3 or 4 times. So, in a poet's mind, it seems like you're doing it a lot. But Jazz Poetry Jams is once a month. So if I hear your poem once a month, that pales in comparison to the songs that we listen to on the radio, where you might hear it 3 or 4 times in a day. And so for the poets, everybody wants to come out here. I was back there working on a piece. I was like, Glenn, I'm trying to get it out. I'm trying to get it out, but I ain't get it out. We want to come fresh every time, but don't beat yourself up because you can't come fresh every time. If you write a hit, hey, we enjoy it and we want to hear it. So by all means, grab the mic and share it with us. 3 things. We celebrated the works of Dr. Martin Luther King yesterday, and I think, it often gets lost that, Dr. King was about uplifting the least of us. The Montgomery bus boycott, wasn't no rich people riding the bus and boycotting riding the bus. It was about the least of us. Before he got assassinated in Memphis, he was there helping sanitation workers. He was about working with the least of us. And the most important thing is that we have to remember the struggle continues because Dr. King actually died on the battlefield. So while it was civil rights then, now it's the struggle for education and economics. The War Report. What's the state of the union? Check the books. War is consuming most of the cost. Morticians continue grooming as our brothers and sons are lost. Call me non-patriotic because I'm refuting and not confusing. Drive-bys with paratrooping and carjacking with bribe taking because the rules they are breaking, not just bending them. The dubs, Obama and G-Dub has been spending them. Our civil liberties, no one is defending them, so petitions we need to be sending them. Unless there's a swing in the pendulum, they will continue to bang the drum for war, draining government coffers. Can't count on your pension fund. CEOs then already pulled it and run. Call it white-collar crime because they don't use a gun. And with little media coverage or protests to stop it, 30,000 get laid off while only a few continue to profit. Get that dough, whether rain, sleet, or snow, like a postal deliverer is the company motto. And it's been a cold winter. I have to put on my fleece to increase my core temperature, to get into a flow that lets you know that it's a Marcus Brown signature. The word adventurer, leaving marks like ligatures on your mind at bedtime, because I'm the nightmare triggerer, architect and configurer of subconscious thoughts, peculiar and particular, to the mainstream, to help you see how these so-called patriots acted. Pass laws, break laws, and we become adapted. In the meantime, we're stuck in a war that's protracted. Lost limbs, lost lives, scenes look horrific and graphic. From the explosive device when it ignited and blasted, they had to go undercover to photograph the flag-draped caskets because when it's U.S. soldiers, they won't broadcast it. And since it's not us, I guess that makes it more palatable. Plus, the government manages the damages by calling it collateral. And we think it's laughable, making jokes while folks are scared and trembling, but you couldn't cope if your situation was resembling. I check the pundits as they spin it and rerun it, and rerun it, and rerun it. News coverage is strategically redundant. You gotta ask yourself, how could a terrorist passport plummet all the way to the ground, let alone be found amongst the rubble? We need to pump our brakes because we're in some serious trouble. The prices of food and gas are damn near doubled. So yeah, I'm clinging to my gun and my religion. No need to get excited. Those are constitutional amendments. So in the meantime, God bless and pass the ammunition. Thanks, y'all.